Hey everybody, I just wanted to check in and show you guys my braids. It's really late. I'm using the webcam and I just wanted to show you the finished look. I did not do it myself. I had two braiders do it. Normally something like this would take about 8 hours, but it took 4 hours. It is small box braids, as I told you guys before, but the perimeter, the full perimeter, is actually smaller than everything within. And that's simply because my edges are thin and I want to make sure that it's not weighed down by extension hair, so that I can promote healthy, thin dark auburn and light auburn. I brought 3 bundles, but I ended up using a little over 2.5 bundles of hair. So I guess you could say maybe it was about 10 ounces of hair that I used. Or that they used for me, but this is the finished look. So I'm just checking in with you guys, and I know I seem super random, and that's because it's 1 a.m. So yeah, for those of you who don't do your braids yourself, and for those of you who even don't do your sew-ins yourself, make sure that when you go to your stylist, you're vocal about what your hair needs are. Just say it as soon as you get it in that chair. If you're anything like me, then I know it's easy to just sit in the chair and just let the stylist do what they do and not be that customer that's like, no, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. You know, I hate to do that. And as I was growing up, I used to just sit and just kind of let stuff happen, you know. But if you're like that, like me, then definitely have a plan before you go to the salon of what you want to convey to your stylist, especially if it's a new stylist. Know what you want to convey to your stylist about your hair right off bat, so that you can just be clear with them. The other thing I recommend is doing as much as you can yourself. For instance, when I went to get my hair braided, I made sure that it was freshly washed, deep conditioned. I also did a protein treatment, but freshly washed, deep conditioned, dried, fully detangled, ready for them to braid. They didn't need to apply any type of preliminary anything, nothing. They could just start braiding and that's it. You know, and the detangling part is probably the most important part, because when it comes time to detangle hair, stylists most of the time are in a time crunch. So it's not guaranteed that they would take the same amount of time that you would take at home to detangle your hair. Not to mention the fact that if you have your own hair care regimen that you're following, you know, the washing, conditioning, and detangling really is something that you should do yourself. And honestly, stylists appreciate that from what my experience has been. Stylists are very appreciative of the customer who comes in with their hair ready, prepped, and, you know, just ready for them to work with. You know, it's kind of like, you know, it's like you're giving them the ultimate blank canvas to work on. So, you know, that's one thing that can eliminate you feeling like you're losing control in the stylist chair. So, it's late and I'm rambling, but I will be back next week to show you how I do the ayurvedic tea cleanse and the condition as well. The idea with those cleanses is to clean the hair in a gentle way without having a lot of residue and buildup. And the same thing with the following conditioners that I'll be using. So check back with me next week. Bye.